I'm out at Reconnecting Our Roots Community Garden today, and we're harvesting. This is a volunteer here at the garden, and she has asked me about how she can become a Cobb County Master Gardener. So I'm hot. So
Wonderful.
I think we should go sit in the shade, and I can answer your questions, and we can take a water break.
Yes, sounds good.
Okay, Sherry, now that we're finally out of the sun,
Yes.
and we're in the shade taking a break, I know you're here as a volunteer at Reconnecting Our Roots Community Garden, just
Yes.
helping get these gardens up, and you've had questions about the Master Gardener program. So now that we're taking a break from the sun, I'd be glad to tell you whatever you want to know.
Oh, wonderful. Just a few questions. What do the Master Gardeners of Cobb County, what do they actually do?
We're a very active group. We're the biggest group of Master Gardeners in Georgia. We are all over Cobb County. We're in 26 elementary schools. We have Cobb County teachers that have actually gone through the program and become a certified Master Gardener. We have community gardens. This is the 5th community garden that we've helped start. We teach at the libraries throughout Cobb County. We do Gardeners Night Outs. We teach at lunch. We have lunch and learns once a month. And the Master Gardeners teach on a different topic every month. We have a book club. We have a lot of garden clubs ask us to come and speak. Our mission is we're not free labor for Cobb County. We educate Cobb County about horticulture, and you receive that education through UGA when you go through the program.
Well, how would I actually become a Master Gardener for
The
Cobb County?
applications are out now. You would go to cobbmastergardeners.com and download the application. It actually looks like this.
Okay.
It's about 16 pages because it's a lot of the reference sheets and the background screen and all that's all in one nice packet. So cobbmastergardeners.com or cobbextension.com, and you can print it from home. If you don't have a printer, you can come by the extension office and I will give you one, or you can call me at 770-528-4070 and I will mail you one.
Okay. Do I need any previous training to
All
do
you
this?
need is a love of gardening. We train
that I
you.
have. That I have.
Yep, you do.
What are the volunteer requirements for?
So
'cause there's-
the training is January, February, and March
Okay.
of 2016. And after you go through your training, you're required to volunteer 50 hours your first year. 30 of those hours are at Cobb Extension on the phones. You
Okay.
answer questions where the community calls in with questions.
Okay.
And the other 20 hours you spend at our different projects to find which project fits you best for your volunteer hours. So the first year it's 50 hours. Every year after that you're required to volunteer at least 25 hours.
So are there plenty of locations in Cobb County if I'm not in like West Cobb, or if I live in East Cobb, or?
Yes,
How does-
we have so many projects throughout Cobb County. Like I said, we have schools, we have 5 community gardens, we are at Cobb Hospital. We have a rehabilitation
Okay.
horticultural therapy garden there for people that maybe have had a stroke or gone through hip replacement or something. So we
Right.
get them out there and help them, get
That's
back, get some
wonderful.
fresh air and things like that. We're in charge of keeping the grounds at the Root House here off the square. We have lots of different projects out at Green Meadows up Dallas Highway. We have a period garden, which all the plants there are correct to the time when that house was built. And we also, this is extremely exciting, we have a Cherokee garden. And that was started by one of our Master Gardeners who has Cherokee Indian. I think his
Wonderful.
mom is Cherokee Indian. And that garden just got approved and is on the Trail of Tears map.
Really?
So we're going to have
That's
that dedicated.
wonderful.
Yes, it's very exciting.
That's exciting.
And then there's a huge community garden out there We have honeybees out there, and whatever your passion is, we can find something
there's
for
a
you
place.
to do. Whether it's administrative or just pulling weeds, we can put you to work.
I love them both. When does the training start for 2016?
For 2016, we're going to be training with two different locations. One is going to be a 6-week program, Monday and Wednesday,
Okay.
all day, and the other one is Wednesday only for the months of January, February, and March.
And are these night hours or
It's all day.
It's all day.
Like 8:30 to 3:30.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the application, how would I go about stop by the,
Stop by and
The
get
office
it. At
or-
the office, I can mail it to you. You can go to the websites. The cost for the program is between $150 and $170. The price of the books have gone up, so we're still trying to decide exactly what the cost will be.
cost.
But that includes your big book, an insect book, a book on weeds. It includes everything you need. And all your training is college level training from professors from UGA and like our Cobb County agent, Neil
they do
Tarver.
the actual training?
They do. So it's very in-depth training. So you will feel when it's time for you to answer phones after you've gone through your training, you'll be a little nervous, but
Yes.
you'll be ready. You'll be ready.
Yeah, I hope. That would be wonderful. Yeah, well, thank you for taking your time
You're
and
welcome.
answering my questions.
I'll be
I
looking
really-
for your application.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best. I think I can do that.
Anybody that would like to become a Master Gardener, if you'll just go to those websites and download the application or call me, Renee Lemon at Cobb Extension, I will be glad to mail you one. Thank you.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until the secret that laughter makes you smile.
Reliable sources say that chicken soup has proven
Has found their way out of this dangerous, but it will be safe to keep your distance until they are returned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Hi, my name is Neil Tarver, and welcome to the Extension Network. I'm the horticulture agent for Cobb County Extension, and I'm here today to tell you about some of the great things we have going on in horticulture. Horticulture is the part of Extension that traditionally was called Agriculture and Natural Resources, but now we call it horticulture, and we help educate the citizens on anything dealing with the natural environment. That's gardening, landscaping, plants, wildlife, insects, water testing, and soil testing. So if you have any concerns within those areas, please contact us. We'll be able to help you in the horticulture department at Cobb Extension. One of the great things we have coming up this month of July is that we're celebrating our annual Horticulture Week. Horticulture Week is something that we do annually to just showcase what our department has to offer, to familiarize you with what we do. So from July 25th through August 1st, that's a Saturday to a Saturday, the last week of July, we got a slew of activities for you that I hope you'll come out and enjoy. Starting July 25th, we'll have a booth on the Marietta Square at the Marietta Farmers Market, and you can come by and you can talk to us, bring your plants for Plant ID Clinic, and we'll have some other good activities and handouts for you there too. Then on Monday, July 27th, we have, starting with Monday, July 27th, we have a series of lunch and learns. And Monday, they'll all be held at the Cobb County Water Lab Training Room at 662 South Cobb Drive. And they're all free. Starting Monday, July 27th, will be a lunch and learn on pollinators, which are very important to horticulture and agriculture because we need bees and other insects like that to pollinate the flowers in order to produce our crops. So we're going to have an exciting lunch and learn, very informative on how to attract pollinators and how to protect pollinators and the value that they give us in our yards. Then on Wednesday, July 29th, we'll have another lunch and learn that's all about ornamental gardening, and you'll learn all about growing very beautiful flowers called dahlias. Then Friday again, on July 31st, we will be having another lunch and learn at the Cobb Water Lab on starting the fall vegetable garden, which might seem like it's still early because we're in the middle of summer, but end of July and August are the time of the year when you want to start planning to plant that fall vegetable crop, such as the leafy greens and the broccoli that we all enjoy. Finally, the week will culminate August 1st at Green Meadows Preserve. That's at 3780 Dallas Highway in Powder Springs. Starting at 8 a.m., there'll be a tour of the nationally renowned Bluebird Trail that's set up there. There's lots of activities for the whole family. There's going to be things for kids, there's going to be things for the adults, and we'll be combining that day with our other two departments in Cobb Extension, that's Family and Consumer Sciences, and 4-H, the youth program. There'll be things for kids to do that 4-H will sponsor. There'll be cooking demonstrations for Family and Consumer Sciences, as well as demonstrations that the Horticulture Department will do. There will also be food available. There's a historic period garden to see. There's a community garden. There's a beekeeping demonstration. There's a Cherokee Indian medicinal plant garden, which is is a nationally recognized trail also on the Native American Trail of Tears. So please come out August 1st at Green Meadows Preserve and join Horticulture Department and Cobb Extension for the Family Fun Day, starting at 8 a.m. and running into the afternoon.
The land-grant university system was created to advance agricultural and mechanical sciences 150 plus years ago. And we realized that some of the research that was coming from out of the land grants, it was not reaching the people. So the Smith-Lever Act was passed 100 years ago. The purpose of that act was to create the Cooperative Extension Service, which was to take the research that was created by the land-grant universities and actually give it to the people who could use it.
And so that was the genesis for the creation of the Extension Service, or the Cooperative Extension Service, as it was called at that time. It was to take the research-based information from the university, from that land-grant school, and get it to the people who need it so that they could use it to improve their lives, their economy, and to improve agriculture.
Well, I lived on a farm until I went off to be in the Navy and to go to college. And my father was a very fine and aggressive farmer. And of course, the source of our advice when Daddy wanted to do something better or learn about a new species of peanut or cotton or corn was to go to the Extension Service. And they gave him whatever advice he needed. And it was just like a constant source of inspiration and advice and counsel, and sometimes correction when he was doing something wrong. And as I grew older and when I came back from the Navy and spent the next 17 years as a full-time farmer, I saw firsthand the great value of what the Extension Service offered to everyone in our county, not just farmers, but everybody in the merchants and others who did business with farmers and depended on agricultural income.
My earliest experience with the Cooperative Extension Service came as a result of joining the 4-H Club when I was probably in a middle school age group. They encouraged us to participate in competitions, and we had to learn our various project areas and make presentations in the local and the district competitions. And also, I began to show livestock as a part of my 4-H project and continued to do that for a number of years. So the Cooperative Extension Service and its supervision of 4-H was an important part of my younger years.
I serve Fulton County. It's a large county. We don't have that many farmers, but we have a lot of people. And we have a lot of families that just simply need help. So Extension brings that human touch to our community. We answer the questions directly. We give it to you in a manner that you can understand and you can use, and you can apply it immediately. So Extension is kind of like that friend next door. You may not talk to them every day, but you're really glad that they're there.
One of the advantages that we have is that we're always on the cutting edge of the newest information, the newest research that's coming out of the University of Georgia. And we are a direct source that our clients can come to find that information. We're a filter for that information, and we are able to explain it in a way that people can use it for practical everyday application, whether it's on the farm, in their families, or in their communities.
An increasingly important element of Georgia's and America's total production of food will have to be designed toward meeting the needs of our own country and other nations more than it has been in the past. So I think the gamut of influence of Extension Service, I don't think has been minimized in recent modern days, but I think the opportunities to expand their influence has been greatly increased now, and I believe in the future.
I think the future for cooperative extension across the nation is very strong, and I know in our state it is.
The simple problems in agriculture have been solved, and they've been solved for the last 100 years or so. Only complex problems remain. Our researchers on our land-grant universities working in multidisciplinary teams will provide solutions for these complex and complicated problems. But how you transfer that information back to the farmer, back to the agribusiness, back to the family or the youth development specialists through 4-H is going to be very different. That's where cooperative extension has always been good. That's what their strength is, and that's where we see them being so important in the future.
We're continuing to see evolution in the production of agricultural products, and I expect that to continue. We will probably have fewer farms, but larger farms. And the Cooperative Extension Service certainly has a role to play in that new structure. They've adapted very well to the changing circumstances and the changing economy of our country over the last 100 years, and I have every reason to believe that they will continue to do that here in Georgia for the next 100 years.
The most rewarding part of my job is being able to help people and provide current research-based information for our clients. They come to us over and over for that information because they see us as the #1 source of information that they can rely upon, whether it's for their farm, their agribusiness, or for their families.
Real life changes. Extension brings real life changes, and being that agent in the community, on the ground, being that agent to serve is a pretty miraculous thing.
In all the ways that I had an early developmental life in earning a living and learning how to live as a productive citizen, I would say the Extension Service had a major beneficial effect on me.
Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on. I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
Hey, she took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday.
Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap snacks Sunday.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better? I did. Mm-hmm.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes. Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to energy-saving bulbs. Saving energy saves you money.